Hey there guys, Fave here, and if you haven't watched parts 1 and 2 to this story, make sure you watch them first. But if you're here for part 3, I have to let y'all know one important thing. There is no longer 3 parts. There's gonna be 4 parts, because after I did part 2, I didn't realize how much stuff happened after 2016. So, anyway, today's challenge is, if you've ever used the bathroom before, smash that like button. But with that being said, let's jump into part 3. So a quick recap of part 1 and part 2 as fast as I can. 2007, Domino Crown comes out and PC originally wins it. 2011, Dark U Dog buys it for 1.1 million Robux. It gets tossed around and traded until we're in January 2016, where Linkmon99 now owns this Domino Crown for the very first time in his trading career. This specific Domino Crown that would appear as the very first Domino Crown on the list of Domino Crowns if you were looking at Roblox Plus. So, where does it go after January 5th, 2016? Well, Linkmon did not own this Domino Crown for long, and we are going to talk about a user named Luigi0204. Now, I've talked about Luigi before. He was the victim of the largest scam in Roblox history, where a user named Hunter stole 53 million Robux in today's values worth of items from his account. And Luigi then got banned forever for threatening to go to his house and do bad things to him. So, with all that being said about Luigi, this is back when he was still stacking up limiteds and stuff, and this crazy trade basically happened was, let's just go ahead and jump into the screenshots. This video is full of them. So basically, Luigi gave 2 Dominus Frigiduses for Linkmon's Domino Crown, which he just got the same day off of Parliament, who held it for 3 years. So talk about going from holding an item for 3 years to being traded the very same day for 2 Dominus Frigiduses. And just to show you guys how crazy this trade would be if it happened today, 4 years later, Dominus Frigidus is currently valued at 18 million Robux. So Luigi essentially gave 36 million Robux for what's valued at 6 million Robux today. And of course, values were way different back then, and that explains how this trade could have happened. But anyway, I'm sure Linkmon was happy to leave with a 30 million Robux profit. Hence, maybe the title of this video, I haven't decided yet. But anyway, January 26, 2016. So, now we reintroduce someone, a person I know, named Alex, okay? Now, Alex is very infamous and is known to be a lot of things. But what y'all might know him for is my video about how he hacked Linkmon 3 times in a row. Just took a lot of items. Now, I got really specific, good details about this Domino Crown and what happened. So, just think about Alex for a second. And so, Alex hits Luigi's account. But the thing is, Luigi knew it was coming, as Alex had made his target clear. So, Luigi took the Domino Crown and gave it to his friend called Arcos with a Z. So you can see Luigi talking about it on the forums on January 26, 2016. And so basically, Luigi's friend Arcos was holding Domino Crown for Luigi, and then Luigi got the Domino Crown back from Arcos and hid it from the public for a couple of months. So, funnily enough, this little post right here says, "At Alex, you lose again. Roblox helped me get my account back. That's why you didn't get my Domino Crown." Just keep Alex's name in your mind as we continue through part 3 of this crazy story. So back to Luigi for a second. Now, I'm sorry Linkmon if I'm exposing you right now, but back in the day, Linkmon99 and Luigi shared items and jointed a lot. Now, jointing is when at least 2 people share an account and items in order to create a larger amount of value for their account and get even larger items together and split the profits later. Now, this is where stuff gets a little foggy. So let's go ahead and pause for a moment and take a look at a very specific user. So this is a user named CV10K. He is currently the 8th richest person on Roblox. As you can see, he's valued at 50 million Robux, owning a Dominus Imperius and a Dark Heart. Now there's a lot of rumors and speculations and facts floating around about him, but because I don't want to expose people, I'm just going to tell this story straight as it is. So, on March 6, 2016, our friend CV10K, or his son, there's conflicting reports here, got Luigi's Domino Crown in a trade where he gave approximately 6 million Robux worth of items for it. And the reason why it says Linkmon and not Luigi, it's because they were sharing items, so if something was on Luigi or Linkmon, it didn't matter. But it doesn't matter anyway, because 2 days later, that same Domino Crown goes right back to Linkmon, strangely enough. On March 6th, this guy says, "Good job on the Domino Crown, CV10K." And then on March 7th, Snowy Kirby says, "CV10K traded Domino Crown already?" So within a day, it was just gone. So was this Domino Crown borrowed? Was it traded? I don't know. But my friend Maxal, who was once a very rich Robloxian and was around back then to witness all of this, has a quick theory on why this could be. So it's likely that it was Luigi's Domino Crown. Luigi traded to CV10K, then realized, oh no, I want that, and told Linkmon to get it back for him so that he wouldn't have to overpay as much to get it back. CV10K probably didn't know that Luigi and Link were jointed like that. So Luigi probably regretted trading the Domino Crown and used Linkmon to get it back, so it didn't seem like he was the desperate owner trying to get it back so he didn't get ripped off, which makes sense. But strangely enough, 4 days later, on March 12th, 2016, Linkmon99 just takes the Domino Crown right back out of his account and trades it to a user named Whatsup20. So here's Linkmon saying he downgraded Domino Crown, and in trading terms, a downgrade is when you give one item for multiple items. So like if I gave away a Shaggy for 4 Dominuses, I'm downgrading it to 4 items. Alright? So if we take a look at this thread right here, we can see Whatsup20 got Domino Crown from Linkmon for 6 million Robux, which brings up another strange question. If he took 6 million on the Domino Crown, gave 6 million for the Domino Crown, and then took 6 million for the Domino Crown again, what was the point of all that Domino Crown exchangery? And is exchangery even a word? This man tossed around one of the biggest items like it was nothing for equal? This man did not gain or lose a single Robux. It was 6 million, 6 million, 6 million. That's 666. Now, I could make a conspiracy theory about how people sell their souls to get rich items, but let's focus on the story here at hand. So finally, we have an owner that's willing to own it for more than a few days. So what happens next? Well, July 1st, 2016. So on July 1st, 2016, Mr. Whatsup20 trades a Domino Crown and a Dominus Frigidus for a Dominus Imperius to a user known as Backache, also known as Games Page. And we can actually see the actual trade posted on the forums at the time. As you can see, that was the trade. Now, let me introduce you guys to a concept that will be explored even further in a future part called borrowing. So, if you have rich friends on Roblox and they trust you enough to let them hold your items, that's borrowing. So you send them like a little Shaggy and they'll give you something like, I don't know, a huge Dominus, and you're borrowing it to flex on people, pin it to your profile. What is item pinning? Well, I'll keep it simple here. If we go to my profile, Fave with 2 A's, and scroll down, and besides the really cool game you should favorite here, if you look up, I have Clockwork Shades pinned. And so as long as you own it for any period of time, you can go to an item and pin it to your profile. It'll be there forever, even if you don't own it. So that's why borrowing items was really popular at this time. And just to go over some of the people that borrowed this Domino Crown while GamesPage/Backache owned it, well, let's go in chronological order. So we have this random account called Domino Boy, probably an alt of Backache. So I guess he just wanted to flex on kids, name his account Domino Boy so he could hold a Domino Crown so he could flex his Domino Crown in front of kids that don't have Domino Crown. And then this user named Kate Fish, who was an infamous Elmatter back then, borrowed it. So, you know, you gotta give your e-girl a Domino Crown too, so you can flex on her too. I mean, that makes sense. And then it was tossed right to Tremedy, who's an infamous game dev, but, you know, the less we say about him, the better. But he held this Domino Crown for a short period of time. And then it went to the Squeakquel, Kate Fish 2, who once again is infamous. Let's not talk about her, okay? And then it was noted that this account also held the same Domino Crown. Some guy named Flamies or something. I don't know. I guess he has a lot of cool items pinned to his profile, so there he is flexing stuff. Makes sense. And then this guy named Robot Mega, whose current username is Rip_Indra, held it. Now, he might look ugly now, but at one time he was wearing a Domino Crown, so whoa there. Alright, he has it pinned to this day. Then you have a dude whose name was Domino_Dudes, whose name is now Whoa_Velucky, having huge fists, held this Domino Crown too. And then back in the day when Apocalypse Rising was really popular, people would make alternate accounts to play it, and This person's name was My Main APOC Alt, and this person's username was Rip Tremedy 0 Now, and this person also held a Domino Crown just to keep flexing. You also have this random dude named Axe Heads, don't know him. He also held this same Domino Crown. And then you have Blazies, who happens to be really rich to this day, but still just borrowed it off of the same Back 8 Games page guy. And finally, after Caitlyn borrowed it one more time, it was sitting on the account that is known as games_page. And that is where we're going to leave it off. This is where part 3 ends, because this is where the Domino Crown would sit at the end of 2016, and part 4 will cover 2017, when dun 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 I owned it, and a lot of crazy stuff happens. It gets scammed, it gets stolen, it gets sold for real money, and then sold for real money again, tons of profit and real money. Please stay tuned for part 4. But anyway, I know what you think down below. Make sure you smash that like button. Follow me on Twitter at Roblox Fave. Subscribe and hit the bell on Fave and Fave 2. Join my Discord server, discord.gg/Fave. Join my fan club on Roblox. Follow me on Roblox. And it's your boy Fave, and I am out.